you wait if I stand here?
No, not at all.
Well, no, it looked like it from the way he was feeling himself up. It sure looked like
Hey, Rolf, are you up for doing it?
Sure. The magical voice.
The record hasn't been great.
Might want your water too.
La 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 la.
Immediately signed for that
Yeah.
I think we're live.
So, Margaret Davis and I are on the call. It's 30 seconds into the game, and Flyers are on the penalty kill, checking from behind call, and a 2 and a 10 for Ritzer. So Edina's going with Smolik, Kunert, and Hurley. Bartling and Sieve out on the points. Puck rimmed around to Hurley. Ice down by St. Louis Park. Ollie stops it behind the net. Here's Sieve with some speed. He's going to cut up the middle. Cuts around the net. Out to Bartling. Back to Sieve. Oh, tried to hit Kunert on the back door. Hit a skate there. Hurley. Here's Smolik. Oh, move it. Bartling, Sieve. Back down low to Smolik. Smolik wheels. He's going to rip it. Nice shot. Got to get in front of the goalie, though. Robbie Hoyt's going to make that save all day long. So 48 seconds to go in the penalty. Edina on the power play. It's Hoke, Simo, Sperano. Dumped in. Thrown down low. Edina just can't get possession. Sherrod over to Davis. Sherrod drops it to Spar. Down low. Hey, Chris, Torin. Coaches want me to go look at Hoekstra.
Rolf got called to duties to check on Hoekstra. He took a pretty big shot in the back right to get the game started. So now you get this announcer. Hopefully it's a familiar voice. He took a check. Yep. Right in the back. So we've got 12 minutes left, and Simo, Hoke, line are out there. Partial change. It looks like Olsch hopped on. He's out in front. Simo goes and gets it, but St. Louis Park, SLP will flip it in deep. Baker will give chase with Sieve as his back end player. Olsch on the sidewall. Hoke helping out, but kept in by SLP. Thrown out in front. Dangerous play there, but they did not get the shot off. Now Hornets. Geis. Olsch. Flip to Olsch on the side. He throws it over to Sieve. He couldn't quite handle it. He'll shoot on net and save. SLP with the stoppage in play. We did get a full line change now, so Torin, Geisler, and Olsch joins the mix with Sieve and Baker. If you didn't hear, Scriver's in net. Shot wide. Geisler behind the net to Torin. Torin skates in but loses the handle to SLP, and they'll skate it out to neutral and throw it in deep. SLP will get to the puck first, flip it in front, shot save. Scriver had to be ready as the SLP forward hopped in front of our D and got a backhand that's almost found the back of the net, but Scriver made a nice save and covered up. Same lines. Torin wins the draw to Sieve. Sieve flips off the sidewall, but it doesn't get to the wing. Scriver covers up. We'll get another stoppage. We'll try to get the 4-1-1 on Hoekstra. Rolf is walking away, so I'm going to assume that's a good sign. Hurley looked for a backhand to Kunert, just missed, knocked down by SLP on the sidewall. Hurley wins it to Smolik. Smolik back to Hurley and in on net. And we'll get a stoppage. So this is a battle of buddies or acquaintances, whatever you want to call it. A lot of these boys have played each other with each other over the years and against each other. And so buddy matches, just like St. Thomas, even this one has more. They can be grudge matches and battle of pride, so we'll see how it goes. It's been pretty clean in previous games, minus the check in the back on Hoekstra. Davis at the point. He'll keep it in, fires wide. Bartling's his partner. He'll keep it in, flip it to Kunert. Hurley shoots, deflected behind the net. St. Louis Park will clear the zone and then get chipped out of play. We got a decent-sized crowd brewing, as this is an easy get for both Edina and St. Louis Park alike. There are some fans in the stands as well, beyond the parents and grandparents. There are some kids here checking out their hockey friends. Hoke brings it in with Spar and Simo. Hoke with a nice drop back to Spar. He throws it in on net, but deflected out of play there. We'll get a new set of defensemen. Sherrod and Baker will hop on. Edina leads so far 6-2 in shots. Out of play there by St. Louis Park. It hit the players on the bench. So there was a whistle. SLP wasn't too happy about that whistle because they had a 2-on-1 brewing, but it did look to me like it hit a player, which is a automatic dead play. Hoke pushes it forward. St. Louis Park rings it. Sherrod will keep it in, throw it behind the net. Hoke gives chase, kept in by Baker temporarily. Yeah. SLP clears, so Hornets tag up and give chase. Nice outlet to West. West fires for St. Louis Park. I might know a few of these boys, so their names might come out. I kept pretty silent with St. Thomas, even with the nephew on hand for St. Thomas the other night, but these kids have the names on the jersey, so it might be the first thing I say upon reporting. Torin and Olschlager line are out with Geisler. Torin sends it to Geisler. Geisler flips it deep. They'll give chase. kicked by Geist, shot just off the goalie. Hoyt is the goalie for St. Louis Park. We've been on teams with him. Geisler out to neutral, thrown all the way in on Scriver by St. Louis Park. Sherrod behind the back, but then gets dragged down. No penalty, though. Geisler will throw it up to Olsch. Olsch will bring it in. Back to Geist. Fire, save, and held on by Hoyt. Good job by the Hornets there, making a play in a rush. Hoyt covered up. If he gave a rebound, we had a couple guys charging the net. We'll get Davis and Steve at the back. Smolik, Hurley, and Kunert will drop on. Davis shoots it wide. Steve pinches. And Kunert stays at the point to keep it in. Smolik to Hurley. Hurley across. Doesn't connect. Kept in by Kunert. Smolik down low. Out in front, Hurley. Hurley shoots wide. Smolik was on the back door. Almost connected. Smolik to Hurley. Back to Smolik. And shot. Steve. Hornets are buzzing. Just wide by Kunert. A lot of action right now. Kunert almost stuffs it in. Davis fires, blocked by SLP defenseman, and they're going to ice it. But it's not going to ice because there's not enough juice. Oh, it does. Just barely got enough juice to cross the line for an ice. But that was the biggest flurry of the night. Shots now are at 10 for the Hornets with 7 minutes left in the first period. That's a pretty high tally. We get a line change, so Hoke, Spar, hard shot by Hoke, save Hoyt. St. Louis Park keeps it in the zone. Picked off in front now. Geisler still can't get it out of the zone. Now we do. Sherrod's going to bring it in. Olschlager to Geist. Geist fires, save, rebound. Olschlager. He'll throw it to Bartling. Bartling blocked, and that's going to be Almost danger. Geisler will bring it in for one last wave before he gets off. Hoyt's going to cover up here on a backhand from Bartling. And we'll get an offensive zone drop.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
So apparently I got to talk to myself for a little while. We got a good one brewing. Hornets are playing well. It's 14-4 in shots with 5 minutes left in your first period. We got the Smolik, Kunert, Hurley line out there. Baker and Davis are your back ends. All the lines have been clicking and creating scoring chances. So we'll see. Hurley in the corner. Chipped out by St. Louis Park, but back in by the Hornets. It's been a tough go so far for SLP. They'll bring it in the offensive zone. Scriver will do a kick save, and Davis is going to go for a skate. He's out to the offensive zone, punches it in deep. Kunert, Smolik playing the point, save Hoyt. Flipped out by SLP to neutral ice, and Davis will send it right back in. Flipped around the boards. St. Louis Park clears it. Into the offensive zone, but Kunert will take control and throw it out to neutral. Now Smolik will give it to Spar. Spar looks to make a move, but stolen by St. Louis Park. Simo holds the zone. Out in front, danger. Sherrod got a foot or a skate on it. Chipped out by Spar. Simo brings it in, looking for Hoke. Hoke gets to it, throws it behind the net to Simo. Simo back to Hoke. Hoke back to Simo. St. Louis Park rings it around. Sherrod will pinch, hold it in. Spar throws it back to Sherrod. Sherrod will look to shoot. Save. That's 16 tallies so far with 3 minutes left in your first period. We'll get a line change from the forwards. Sieve and Sherrod are your back ends with Torren, Olsch, and Geisler coming on. St. Louis Park wins the draw. Sieve will keep it in, flip it in. Torren catches it, fire, save, Hoyt. That was another danger. Good save by Hoyt. Hoyt's seeing the puck really well. 17 shots, and a number of them have been dangerous. Sieve will go get the puck in the defensive zone. He'll throw it up, and no one takes it, so we'll go back in. Just watching. You can't watch. Nice play there by Geis to get it to Torren. Torren tries to go around, can't get through the legs, and Sherrod will go pick it up in the defensive zone. He'll throw it up to Geis. Geis misses the pass to Torren. Geis following it up, loses it. Sieve will take over. He'll throw it deep. It was tipped, so no icing. We're getting line changes here for your Hornets. Kunert will keep it in temporarily, but thrown out by St. Louis Park. Nice check off the puck there. Baker will not chip it out, and Scriver will cover up. starting to even out a little bit. St. Louis Park's coming on a little bit better here. Hornets look pretty ragged on the last couple shifts, but we got Smolik out there with Hurley and Kunert. Kunert on the sidewall gets it out nicely to Smolik. Smolik to Hurley. Hurley back to Smolik. Behind the net. Kunert kept in by Bartling on the D. But now West, St. Louis Park fires wide. That was a dangerous one. Dangerous player to be coming in. I do believe West is your heavy points leader for St. Louis Park. Baker will keep it in. Kunert will give chase. Under 1 minute to go in your first period. Hand pass, and they'll call that at neutral. And we'll drop it off just outside the Hornets zone, defensive zone. Polk wins the draw with Spar out there and Simo. Chipped out of play. Neutral zone drop. Polk wins the draw again. Davis up to Spar. Spar's going to throw it in deep. Simo will give chase with Spar on the sidewall. He kicks it back to Davis. Davis looks, shoots, blocked by the SLP defenseman. Forward. 2-on-1. Good play. Backhand SLP. Save Scriver. Didn't quite get all of it on that backhand, so Scriver was able to cover up. Ten seconds remain. Hornets get it out. That probably will do it as far as any considerable action, as the horn's going to go right now. End of one period, 0-0, 17-10 on shots. We'll take a 1 minute break and get back to action in the second period. Polk, Simo, and Spar will kick off our second period. Ooh, big hit by SLP on Spar. Spar on the sidewall behind the net. Comes back to him. Simo was playing back and forth with them on the sidewall here. Steve's going to keep it in. Throws it behind the net. Spar intercepts it from SLP. He'll throw it back to Davis. Davis, D to D. Shot tipped. Simo got too much wood on that tip and steered it wide, but Hoyt had to be ready. SLP will shoot it high. Scriver gloves it and drops it to his defenseman. Flipped out to neutral. Olsch will take over. Hoke with him. Thrown in deep. Geis is going to get there. Geis moves in behind the net. Spins off, throws it to, oh my gosh. What a play. Beautiful play, and just not the finish that you want. It was a give and go. Hoyt was on the wrong side of the post, and we had a yawning net. I know I've said that a few times. And Geisler threw it right into it. Our leading goal scorer on the season decided to throw it back against the grain into the goalie and kept off the scoreboard miraculously. It was a beautiful play. Olschlager or Davis will bring it in off the foot of the defenseman. SLP will get it out and throw it out to neutral. Almost turned over, but Olsch will ring it around. White will keep it in. Kunert looking to check. Hurley will throw it in deep, and we'll get a full line change. Smolik joins the attack with Kunert. We got Bartling and Sherrod at your defensive zone. Hurley looks to Smolik. Blocked by SLP defense. A lot of deflections going in here. And almost an opportunity from SLP. Smolik throws it up to Kunert. Kunert's going to bring it in, fire wide. Out to neutral. It missed everything, so Hurley whiffs on it at neutral. But now he'll throw it in. Bartling gets it in deep, and now we can start some pursuit. Weird carom off the wall. Bartling can't hold the zone. A whole lot of nothing going on right now on both sides. Icing, St. Louis Park. We'll get an offensive zone drop, but about 2 minutes of neutral zone, flick it in, flick it out, flick it in, flick it out play. So we'll hope to see a little bit more flow here. Spar, Hoke, and Simo will join the forwards. Davis and Baker are your defensemen. Baker at the point on the draw win. Nice tip from Spar. Hoyt with another great save. Up to 20 shots already. Simo behind the net. Good pass and couldn't get it. That was a grade A chance. Just could not get enough wood on it. Was Hoke in the slot there. Hoke behind Simo. Back out to neutral. Davis to Simo. Neutral zone. Flip back in. Baker will clean it up. Throw it around to Spar. Not out. Spar back to Baker. He'll throw it to Spar. Spar's going to try to get it out, and it looks like it got knocked into the SLP bench. So we'll get a neutral zone drop. Torin, Geis, and Olsch are your forwards. Tipped in by Geisler. He'll give chase. Behind the net, Torin will help out. Geisler pulls it away temporarily. Olsch helps out and saves it. Behind the net, Torin throws it behind to Olsch, behind his back. Out in front, there's danger. Geisler fires it wide, might have hit a defenseman. Olschlager turned over. St. Louis Park will skate it out to neutral. And now we'll get a offsides and neutral zone drop here. Full line change here with Sherrod and Sieve at the back end. Sherrod's got the puck behind the net. Smolik and Hurley and Kunert are in for your forwards. Smolik's going to bring it out to neutral and go wide. He gets around him, walks in, fire, save. Hoyt followed up. Sherrod throws it in, but not all the way deep. So SLP will bring it in the offensive zone. Sieve. Cross ice pass to Kunert. Kunert's going to skate in. Backhand pass just missed Smolik, and St. Louis Park will look to get it to neutral. Hurley will take a little skate through neutral ice and into the offensive zone. Puts a move on, gets it behind the net, throws it back out in front, but doesn't connect with anybody. Hoke, neutral, throws it in deep, and we'll get a line change here. Geisen, Olschlager, we got high stick waved out. It was 2-on-1 for St. Louis Park, and they botched it. Into the offense, Hoke shoots, save, Hoyt. The Spar, Hoke, Simo line is out there with Bartling and Baker, your defenseman. Hoke tries to step through. Baker rifles one wide. Bartling at the point, blocked by St. Louis Park. And they'll get it out to neutral and bring it into the offensive zone for them. Thrown out in front, nobody home. Spar's going to take it, throw it up to Simo. Simo 2-on-1 is going to try to split. Does not work. He'll cycle to Hoke. Hoke back to Simo. Simo throws it to Bartling. Bartling will chip it in back deep. Bartling gets it back off the defensive player into the sidewall. Hoke wins the race there. Baker fires. Tipped wide. Bartling rifles one across, hits nobody. Shot and a goal! A rifle from Hoke. Found the corner. Perhaps a screen or two. There were a bunch of players out front. It didn't hit anybody. And we got a 1-0 tally here for your Hornets over SLP. Wasn't the most dangerous play of the evening, but it found the back of the net. We got a line change with Olsch, Torin, and Geis, almost another one there. A tip. Hoyt had to be sharp on the save. Geisler behind the net, looks, throws. Just wide by Olsch and chipped out of play. A good rush after a tally by your Hornets, so we'll keep the forwards out there. We did switch our D. Sieve and Baker are your back end players. Torin gets it, fires high over the net. He has a new twig, so not quite the calibration he needs right now. Rung around to Olschlager. He'll look to cycle. Geis has it to Davis. Davis will throw it in deep. Torin will go to the corner. Olsch will help pursue. SLP will bring in the offensive zone. Shot on net, Scriver with the save. That was the 11th shot for your SLP, 23 for your Hornets. 6:30 left in the second period of a 1-0 hockey game. Hornets will win this and be able to skate out. Kunert with Davis skating along the side. Shot, save, rebound at least once. Two defensemen got down there. Steve and Davis couldn't quite finish it. Kunert's holding the zone nicely with Smolik behind the net. He's got the puck. He comes out front. Shot on. Hurley to Kunert. Kunert kicks it wide into the corner. SLP will skate it out to mid-ice, but Davis will take it over and throw it back in. SLP will throw it deep. Davis will skate around the net, put on the brakes, skate the other way and throw it to Sieve. Sieve up to Smolik. Smolik will have space and time into the zone. Fires off the top of the glove for Hoyt and over the net. Hurley puts on a check. Baker keeps it in, or Davis keeps it in. Another check from Hurley, keeping the puck in the zone. Now SLP will clear, and here we go. The puck got a little away. Scriver had to come up with the save. It was the end of the shift, so could have been a breakaway, but the puck just skirted away. It became a less dangerous play. Hoke is your centerman with Spar and Simo, the wing. We've got Bartling and Sherrod as your D pairing. Simo throws it to Bartling. Bartling steps in, fires. Couple juicy rebounds. No Hornets are home. Sherrod will keep it in. SLP will skate out to neutral. Picked off by Bartling. He'll throw it out, and Spar will give chase. SLP stuck in their own zone right now. We'll get out to neutral and throw it in deep. Sherrod throws it around. Geisler is out there now. He'll throw it up to Olsch. Hoke, 2-on-1. Oh, we're going to get, I believe, a penalty. Behind the scenes, West and Geisler, or St. Louis Park, nope, it wasn't West. St. Louis Park and Geisler were going toe-to-toe. I mean, technically, for SLP's sake, that was probably the best thing that could happen. We had a 2-on-1 brewing. So we'll play 5-on-5. We got Torin, Kunert, and Olsch as Geis is in the penalty box, so Kunert will jump on. We got Bartling and Sherrod in the back end for your 5-on-5 here. Kunert looks to throw it on. Torin to Olsch. Olsch shot. Oh, came back out in front. No one home. Kunert holds it again. He'll look to pass to Olsch. Fires. Kind of knuckled in on Hoyt, but he gloved it and drew a pause. There's two, yeah. SLP will look to ice the puck here. We'll bring it back down and have an offensive zone face-off for your Hornets. 3:19 left in your second period. 29 shots Hoyt's already faced, so he's on, only letting one in. Sherrod can't hold, and here you go, off to the races. SLP, the danger. Save! Oh! It got by Scriver, but trickled, and the D came in and made a great save to clear the puck right on the line. Doesn't get closer than that, and Olschlager to Torren. Torren steps out, tries to jam. SLP clears the way, which you're supposed to do, so no harm there, but Hoyt covers up. That puck couldn't have been closer. It was probably partially over the line. Scriver made the initial save, but it trickled through his legs, and the momentum carried it right to the line, and the Hornets cleared it away at the very, very last second. The ref, I'll give the ref credit. There are 4 of them. He was back there, and waved it off right away. So we stay 1-0. Nice save by Hoyt on that shot. Low hard one from Davis. We do have Smolik, Hurley, and Kunert out there, or Simo out there, with Baker and Davis. Davis will take over at near neutral ice, throw it into the neutral, but back deep in the defensive zone. Davis will take over, passes it up to Smolik. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Hurley. Spinorama by Simo, and the whiff. A big swing and a miss there. St. Louis Park throws it behind the net. Hurley checked right as he was about to pass it. Shot goes high and wide. Davis on the sidewall. Will look to skate, passes it up. Smolik will bring it in. 1-on-2. SLP defenseman kicks it away and in the corner. SLP gets checked by Baker. Good check. Smolik up to Kunert. Kunert up to Spar. Davis will keep it in and throw it deep. Hoke joins the mix. Kept in by Sherrod. Sherrod will fire in. Blocked. Kunert to Hoke. Hoke shoots. Save. SLP will skate it out and throw it to neutral. Baker and Sherrod will go D to D. Up to Hoke. Hoke will bring it in. He'll skate in. Looks deflected. Kunert. Oh, nice pass out front. Spar could not quite finish. Hoke will hold. Blocked. Sherrod blocked again. And shot out of play by SLP. Up to 33 shots. So Hoyt's getting a big time workout right now. 33-13 in shots. 30 seconds left in your second period. At the end of 2, we'll clean the sheet and get a whole new game going. Steve will get back there. Kept in by St. Louis Park. Shot, save, glove save by Scriver. $20 seconds left in your second period. Danger zone. Scriver's going to cover up. It was one of those that the centermen, they tied each other up. The puck just sat there, and it kept creeping closer and closer to the goaltender, and all of a sudden you got mayhem or high risk for your goaltender. So Scriver hopped on it. Took 8 seconds to trickle back to him. We got 12 seconds left in your second period. Hoke on the draw. He wins this one. Steve will flip it out to neutral, and that should pretty much, oh. That should do it. End of 2. 1-0 Hornets over SLP. We'll take a break, clean the ice, and come back for the exciting third period. All right, we got a clean sheet and ready to drop for the third period. Your Hornets lead 1-0. Fired 33 shots on Robbie Hoyt, who stood tall for 32 of them. Scriver's been not as tested, but 14 shots and no shots have gotten behind him, although one did, and it was cleared away by your Hornet defense at the very last second. So we're going to start with Spar, Simo, and Hoke. You've got Baker and Bartling playing defense. Hoyt's going to cover up right out of the gate. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off here 10 seconds into the third period. Hoke will take the face-off. He wins it, but it hits the ref, so kept in by Simo. Simo behind the net. Spar loses it. Simo helps out right in front. There's a great opportunity. Hoke shoots it hard and high and wide. He'll get another one. Whiffs on that one, though. Bartling out in front, tipped wide. Baker's going to hold the zone. Spar looking for Hoke. It goes to Baker. Baker kind of shanks that one. And now Ritzer is going to go for St. Louis Park. Nice play by Bartling. Hoke will smash it into the back wall, but St. Louis Park will look to pass. Baker flips it out. And we'll get an offsides here as they try to go in. Torin, Olsch, Geislein are out there. St. Louis Park will throw it off the wall. Geis will bring it in temporarily. And then it's chipped out. Thrown in deep by St. Louis Park. Davis around to Sieve. He misses it out in front, but Sieve will not, or Davis won't keep it away from trouble. St. Louis Park has the zone right now. A lot of skating around watching from your Hornets. Torin will get it to Olschlager. Back to Torin. He'll throw it in deep. Give chase, be the first one on the puck, but he overskates it. Olsch will keep it in the behind the net. Pulled out by Torin. He's got Geis out in front. Shot saved twice by Hoyt. That was a good look. Hoyt's seeing everything and stonewalling us. Made two saves there on Geisler where he likes to camp out. Geisler puts himself right on that blue mark, and that's how he gets a lot of great tallies. Smolik, Hurley, and Kunert. Davis at the back end with Sieve. Hurley turned over at neutral ice. Sieve will throw it back out there. Thrown in deep again by St. Louis Park. Davis in the corner. He'll skate it out, throw it across to Kunert. Kunert to Hurley. Hurley makes a move. Backhand save, Hoyt. Kunert holds it in for a moment. Out to neutral for St. Louis Park. Sieve will skate it up. Turns it over. St. Louis Park will lose the ball, a puck to Smolik. Smolik turns it over in the offensive zone. St. Louis Park will have it for a moment. Good check by Kunert. Davis over to Sieve. Sieve shot save. Hurley gets to the puck first, throws it in the corner. And St. Louis Park will throw it out to neutral. They need a line change. Davis is going to keep the pressure on. He goes wide. Looks to pass, but intercepted by SLP. Good check by Sieve. Smolik comes cleans up the puck. Spar and Sieve are battling. Spar up to Smolik. Smolik will fire it in, and Hoyt will cover up as we get a partial line change. Hoke enters the scene with Simonson and Spar. Bartling and Sherrod are your defensemen. SLP wins the faceoff, but out in front there, hits the underside of the bar with Spar walking in. Good shot. Finally beat Hoyt, but it doesn't stay in the net. SLP will get it and not throw it out. Kind of a soft pass there. Now they do, and we'll have to tag up. St. Louis Park. Battle between Spar and SLP forward. Hoke will take it behind the net. He'll throw it, kept in. Shot hard, high, but Scriver will glove it and create a face-off here in our defensive zone. That one was going over the net, but Scriver chose to net it in his glove, and we got a face-off. We win it. But kept back in now, St. Louis Park. Hoke back checks nicely. Spar over to Hoke. Spar at neutral. He'll skate in the offensive zone. Drop back to Sherrod's up front. Shoots. Oh! Another save by Hoyt. Unbelievable. Hoke to Bartling. Bartling flips it in. Rebound. SLP clears. Two on two. SLP enters the zone. Shot and a save by Scriver. SLP keeps the puck in deep. We got a line change complete. Torin Geisler out in front. Shot, save twice by Scriver. Great save, a little extracurriculars afterwards. Just sharing contact information. Maybe a stick to the shins here or there. But now we get a full line change, so Torin, Olsch, and Geis will be your forwards. Davis and Baker are your defensemen. Olsch flips it out to neutral ice. It gets by him. SLP looks to clear. Good check by Olsch. Davis to Baker. Baker back to Geisler. Geisler in, fires. Just could not get the stick of Olsch. Baker, D to D. Davis. Back to Geis. Geisler tips it in behind. Olschlacher will go around. Fire tip. Torin on net. Hoyt makes the save again. Olsch out the back. There's a penalty. Torin took a hit to the back. Baker chips it in. And we'll get a penalty cross check from behind. And now they're throwing potentially someone else for chirping on the bench. So two players for St. Louis Park are going to the box. I believe, well, one was very clearly cross-check. The other one was for chirping. So it's 5-on-3 for your Hornets. Davis is going to keep it in. He'll pass it to Hurley. Hurley down low to Smolik. Kunert's camped out in front. Baker is on the sidewall, blocked by the one defenseman. Davis is deep. Smolik behind the net, throws it out in front. Smolik to Baker. Baker, oh, what a glove save. Opened up the glove and now thrown out of the zone by the Hornets. Out to neutral ice. Davis will skate it in. He'll drop it back to Hurley. Hurley over to Baker. Baker to Hurley. Hurley steps into it, tipped wide over the net. SLP will get to it first, but can't get it out, so now they do. Thrown out to neutral ice. Davis will regain. Hoke will hop on. 46 seconds left. Davis to Hurley. Hurley fires wide. Hoke will get to it. He'll skate in, fire. It's on the ground there for the taking, but no one finds it. Davis fires, saved Hoyt. The puck was juicy there, just sitting there. No one could find it for the Hornets. They still maintain control. In deep, Hurley looking for Hoke. Hoke will go off. Shot hard, save again, Hoyt. To Spar. Spar overskates it. SLP will get it out to neutral. And that will do it for your penalty. 5-on-3. Couple good chances, but did not finish. And there's two guys on, and now you got problems. A breakaway and shot save. Save Scriver. The worst case scenario. That's just losing track of the situation there by your Hornets. That can't happen, to be honest with you. You have to take a peek at the clock. The power play was ending, and no one dropped back. That's incumbent on all players to see that. I mean, it's just elementary, but gave up a breakaway, and Scriver made a sweet save, so no harm. St. Louis Park brings it out to neutral ice. Save, kicked aside by Scriver. Thrown out to neutral, and that will be an icing for your Hornets. Athletes, sometimes their mental clocks turn off. That's what happened in that last end of power play. Not to belabor the point, but good gracious, you don't want to give up a power breakaway like that ever in a 1-0 hockey game. Spar's out there. He'll pass it up to Simo. Simo knocked away. There's a nice shot by Spar, and guess who's back there? The 45th save by Robbie Hoyt. Or sorry, 45th shot. He's made 44 of them, which is astronomically high. Hornets look to make a change, but they're not allowed to by the refs. Too slow, so Hoke, Simo will stay on with Spar. We've got Sherrod and Sieve on the back end. Hoke throws it out in front. Oh, backhand by Simo. He had a little more time than that. Didn't get all of it. Simo holds it in the corner. Spar. Out to neutral. There's one guy to watch out for, and it's Wes for SLP. He's their by far leading scorer. So if you're the Hornets, keep an extra eye on him. He is floating right now. Out to neutral ice. There's less than 5 minutes to play in your hockey game. And they're only down by 1, despite 45-18 in shots. Hoyt has been phenomenal in the net. We got Torren, Geisler, and Olsch out there right now. SLP will win the draw and bring it out, throw it deep. and they'll get an icing. We'll get an offensive zone drop. Baker, Bartling, your back end here. Same forwards. Oh, Olsh couldn't quite hold on to the draw there, and thrown all the way down by SLP. Rung around by Bartling. Geisler will throw it around to Olsh. Olsh to Baker, but not out. Bartling's gonna flip it by. Not out again. Now we got something brewing. Geis fires, blocked. Geis gets it back. Torin will take it. He'll swing around. Pass it in front to Olsh. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Baker holds. Torin to Olsh. Olsh shot save. Olshager with the shot. That goes wide. Torin back to Baker. Baker can't hold the zone, and the Hornets have to tag up. Geisler wins it to Torin. Torin's got a mini break. Save! Kick save by Hoyt. I mean, it's unbelievable. Oh, and there's a big hit. Big hit coming on Olsh there at mid-ice. He absorbed it well. But now he's going to throw a hit and avoid a penalty. Geisler's going to keep it in. That was Bartling skates in, shot. Either another save or off the Hornet forward out in front. SLP 1-on-2. Scriver has to hold and cover up. Again, a few more extracurriculars as SLP and Hornets say a few words. I'm sure they were talking about the Super Bowl and who's going to win on Sunday. Smolik will take the draw in the defensive zone. 3 minutes to play in your hockey game. Kunert gets it out to neutral. Smolik will win the race to the puck. Hurley's coming in. Smolik around. He'll throw it back to Kunert. Kunert throws it in the corner. Ooh. Indecisive on that one. I would have liked to see us hold that zone, but indecisiveness. We stepped back and then went forward, and all of a sudden it's neutral zone, tipped out of play. We'll get a stoppage. 47 shots for your Hornets on their way to 50, which I think would be a season high, pretty dang close. Smolik in. He'll throw it back. Hurley gets sniped by his own feet. Neutral zone, SLP will bring it in. Smolik ships it off the board. Kunert into the offensive zone. Knocked out to the mid-ice. Sieve will skate it in and fire. Hoyt will save it, play it to the side. Hurley keeps it in behind the net. Now less than 2 minutes to go in the third period. SLP throws it out to neutral. Driven back in by your Hornets. There's West. You got 2 men on the puck. And the 2 men, West draws the penalty. Smart play. He got taken by 2 guys and went down to the ice and drew a penalty. Hoke will go to the sin bin with 1:32 the rest of the game here. Rest of at least this period, unless the SLP puts one in the net, will be on the penalty kill. Up top are Torin and Simo. On the back end are Bartling and Sieve. Out in front, save, good save. Torin's going to get there and throw it all the way down, and it's open net. Open net, I don't think anyone knew it. They pulled their goalie. Sorry I didn't bring that to anyone's attention because I had no clue. And Torin just threw it down there, I think haphazardly, just could have had a little more aiming fluid and iced this hockey game, but instead, 50 seconds left. Off the side of the post. 45 seconds. Shot, tip, save, glove. Scriver with a nice save. Up to 20 shots for St. Louis Park, 48 for your Hornets. We'll get fresh forwards here. Olsch is out there with Geisler. Bartling and Sieve are your back-end defensemen. Uh-oh, Bartling doesn't have a stick, but it doesn't matter. As Geis found the puck and fired it all the way down. 20 seconds remaining in your hockey game. Oh, a nice little check from behind. A little pick play. Oh, good play, but doesn't go out. Scriver saves it and holds on for 9.2 seconds left in your 1-0 hockey game. 48 shots. Hornets clear, and that will be your hockey game. SLP 0, Hornets 1. And next time we'll see you is in Notre Dame. Good night.